Good morning, guys, it's Tony here and welcome to Raldas Details. So this week is going to be amazing. Why? Because we have some nice jobs. We have an M3 that we're going to be taking care of it, and as well a nice Escalade. I mean, we have other jobs, mobile jobs and everything, but these vehicles, they are coming for a full service. Like it's going to be full PPF on the M3, and as well the Escalade is going to be a full front PPF. And also we're going to be doing a ceramic coating on the rest of the vehicle. But today we have a training that we have to go and receive on Virginia Beach, and we are going to be installers for this product, Icon Rocklear. So I'm pretty excited. Ivan and I, we are going to hit it that way right now. So hopefully I can show you guys some of that of the process of the training and stuff like that. So let's do it. Alright, so we are with the second wash now on this Cadillac, and yeah, we just went with the rotary, and it takes us, between Ivan and I, maybe I want to say like 35 minutes or so. It's mainly to remove everything from the paint, and like they say, if you got like really good holograms, that's even better, because I mean, not better, but I mean, you can tell that you did a really good job, you know, whenever you got a bunch of holograms. So the goal right here is to create holograms because the product is going to cover. You can always finish it out as well if you would like, but you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. The product is going to make it look like nothing. Like it's like PPF, you know, when you have PPF, let's say that you have like scratches on a vehicle, and then you put a PPF on top of it, the scratches are going to go away. I mean, obviously they're going to be there, but the PPF is on top. So this is very similar to PPF, but in like a liquid form or something like that. So very nice. Let's continue. Alright guys, so here we are. This is the after, obviously, and here is your before. It's pretty much like night and day. Amazing. So far we got this learning, obviously, but I think we got it. Very nice. Let's keep going. Alright guys, so here is the end results of the Icon Rocklear. This is amazing. What do you think, Ivan?
Everything good.
Huh?
Looks good.
It's amazing, right?
Right.
You impressed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah. I mean, it's amazing. I don't know, but you guys are seeing this. Like, you see? Nice. The thickness of that is impressive. And as you guys can see, 1, 2, 3. And then they got some more over there. This one here. Too nice. Too nice.
This is, you can feel this. Feel how hard it is, yeah? You probably have felt something similar with like ceramic coatings. You ever get the applicators that have leftover ceramic on it?
Yeah.
Okay, what's one thing that you notice with the ceramic applicators versus this is it doesn't crystallize. Okay, so with a ceramic applicator, it would flake off, it would peel, but I can bend this. This is a microfiber cloth, right? This is not a substrate that the coating is supposed to go on. But with a ceramic, you could bend it and it would crystallize, it would flake off.
Correct.
But you can see here, on this microfiber, how hard it is. I mean, this is like this. You can see it'll scratch. This is hard, and you can feel how rigid it is, right? But it's not going to delaminate, you know. It is a back a loofah, you know. And then like the actual icon itself, like here's some icon that's just kind of sat and cured, but you can see first how clear it is. Okay, it's crystal clear, and it's tough. Like you can see the white in my fingers. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like it's very tough, very strong, but it's flexible. That's the cool thing about it. It's like that's where it's kind of like PPF, but no matter what I do, like it's like seriously, I can't hurt it. You know what I mean? So it's very strong, very durable. You can feel this like hardened pieces. It's like, I mean, it's like a rock, but it's also flexible. So here, you can feel like, try squeezing it, you know? So it's flexible, but it's strong.
That is cool. Yeah, you can definitely feel it.
And so when you have something that is both flexible, but also strong, and it's not going to like, and you can pinch it and squeeze it, and like, it doesn't crumble like a ceramic would turn crystal, right? So to have all those features, what does that mean? Well, impact resistance, scratch resistance, adhesion is important, right? So when you're dealing with coatings like this, you want good adhesion. So when it adheres, you know, even to something like this, where it's like, it's not flaking off or crystallizing, it shows you that it's rigid. It's not gonna flake or decrystallize or anything like that. The bond to a substrate of clear coat and gel coat is 540 psi. That means you will basically pull the metal off the paint off the metal before the coating comes off the clear coat.
Wow.
So that's an extreme bond to the substrate, and it's correctable. So you can imagine when you're paint correcting clear coat, you're shaving down the clear coat. With Icon, you don't have to diminish any of the clear coat. You leave what's there, and then you add a thick, durable layer on top of it. Okay,
Correct.
so a very thick layer to add to the clear coat that's there. So without diminishing it down and then putting a thin ceramic on it, you can leave what's there and then add a thick layer. So you're getting all that protection. And just like when you're polishing and paint correcting clear coat, you can polish and paint correct the thick Icon Rocklear. So if it gets swirls, scratches, imperfections, you just polish it out. Or what I'll demonstrate here in just a second, you can just reapply a layer and take the scratches out. So these are your car keys, right? No, please validate. These are your car keys.
These are my keys, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
double check.
yeah, double check.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the house. This is the office.
Just in case.
Yeah. Okay. So it is metal. Tap it on like the metal or something. You know, make sure people know it's real. Okay. So. Take a little bit of Icon. Notice too, it's very clear when it comes out. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like a discolored item. Okay, so passing the car keys on, I'll show you here. So this is like Icon Rocklear. So yes, can it scratch? Of course. So does like ceramic coating. Okay. Difference is this needs to be repainted. This I could just wipe off with my fingers mostly. Okay, and if I really go, like really try to, as a matter of fact, anybody else want to try it? Show that I'm not, there you go. Okay, good, nice little scratches. And now this, like you can actually see the Icon getting scratched off. See that on my finger right there? That's the Icon, right? So I can just wipe this out first. Oh,
Oops.
it's okay. Okay, and then anything that's left, we just reapply, take some Icon, reapply, take the rest out, like that. Okay, reapply it, nice thick layer of Icon, and any of the little like scratches that are still in there, you could polish those out, etc. But if you're going from something like this to then this, you're looking at saving someone a paint job, you know?
Correct.
So where this, I have to repaint it. This does not wipe off, right? But if I have Icon Rocklear, I can literally, virtually take it out.
Wow. That's amazing.
And that's why Icon Rocklear is changing the game in paint correction and protection.
Yeah. So you said you could polish it there afterwards.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
So,
Yeah, you could polish it. You could, I could,
so my question is, we just put that on there. We've covered up the majority of those. We've definitely improved it. Now, do we deliver it like this tomorrow, or do
Yeah.
we polish it before we deliver it?
no, you just leave it like that.
Okay.
You just, so once it's, now what I would do prior, because if it has scratches in it,
Yeah.
you can just knock those scratches down by polishing them, or, you know, you can help the Icon do better, right? And if you can paint correct them out, or if they're really deep scratches, maybe sand them down a little bit, some 2,000, 3,000 grit sandpaper, knock those scratches down a little bit, polish that back, and then reapply it, it'll look like you just painted the car, right?
Yeah.
Now, but because Icon is a self-leveling coating, you don't have to level it off after you put it on. You don't have to wipe it off. You put it on and
Walk away.
walk away. That's it. So once fully prepped, yeah, there might be swirls and scratches and holograms and stuff, but the solid content of Icon Rocklear fills those scratches, right? So if you hold a gallon of Icon Rocklear and a gallon of water, you'll know that the Icon Rocklear is way heavier because the solid content is so high. It actually fills those imperfections. It doesn't hide them. It's not an illusion. Because let's be frank, you could put olive oil on a car and it'll make the car look better till it dries up or whatever, right?
sure.
You could rub mayonnaise on a car and it'll look better for a temporary period
Yeah.
of time. But when you have something that has a 540 psi bond and provable, I mean, test it at your shops when you're using it. You can do a pull-off adhesion test and see that this stuff is extremely strong, like extremely tightly bonded. And because of that, it doesn't delaminate. And you see the flexibility. It doesn't crack. It's not rigid like a clear coat.
Yeah.
Any clear coat would crack under pressure, just like, you know, normal paint. It cracks. It gets crow's feet in it. That's because over time, the panel heats and expands and contracts. It expands and contracts over time, leaving cracks in the clear coat because clear coat is rigid. There is no clear coat in Icon Rocklear. There is no silicone in Icon Rocklear. There is no fluorine in Icon Rocklear. I don't know what Icon Rocklear is because I'm not, you know, I don't know Colonel Sanders' secret recipe,
Yeah.
but I know what it's not because I work with it every day. It's too clear, crystal clear, to have any fluorine in it. It doesn't separate if you were to paint over it or put clear coat over it or put film or ceramic over it. It doesn't separate, so I know there's no silicone in it. There's no clear coat because, again, it's too clear, and it's too flexible yet strong to be like any normal clear coat that goes on people's cars. So I don't know what it is. I call it unicorn milk, so that's what I'm going to stick with. But I know Icon Rocklear is here to stay. We do 100 plus vehicles a month, every single month. Clients are loving it. They're loving the gloss, the protection, the ease of maintenance. We just had a BMW M3 come through today. We coated it a year ago. Came in for detailing. Coating's looking just as it did day one. So we had another shop taking a tour.
Simple, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Just a hand wash and
Just
tire
hand
dress,
wash and
light
dress the
interior.
tires. That's it. Yeah. So it's hydrophobic like a ceramic. It's glossy like a ceramic. I would say it's actually glossier than a ceramic. It rates glossier than a ceramic.
Tell me about can a client go to a car wash afterwards?
So I personally never advocate for
Yeah.
tunnel car washes.
I'm not
right?
either. I was just curious
Yeah.
what the take
I
was on
I
it.
never tell clients to do it. Can you? Sure. And probably Icon Rocklear is the best thing you can have on your vehicle
Sounds like it.
to protect your vehicle if you're gonna go through a tunnel wash.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? With a tunnel wash, you don't know what's on those brushes.
Nope.
You know, you don't know if there's rocks or gravel or if the car before you just got done off-roading. So here's the thing, just like PPF, ceramics, any waxes, sealants, or Icon Rocklear, if you take it through a tunnel wash, you can always affect the finish of any product.
Yeah.
You can affect the finish of any product. You can still swirl Icon, you can still scratch Icon. It's the question people need to ask is, how do I fix it once the damage is done?
Yeah.
With a ceramic, there is no way to fix swirling. The only way to fix swirling with a ceramic, polish it off, reapply.
Right.
After now diminishing the clear coat again, right? And then reapply.
Yeah.
Paint protection film, you have to take off the entire panel, risking peeling paint, risking damaging the vehicle. Even if you do get it off with the laborious effort of taking it off properly. You finally get it off. You fix any like rock chips, because we all know as PPF installers, rock chips go through the clear coat, goes through the paint, goes through the PPF. There's nothing you can put on a vehicle that's rock proof, right? Icon Rocklear, the same thing. So if you get damage to PPF, the only way to fix it is take it off, prep it again, reapply it, and that's time consuming, expensive to the client, because no PPF company warrants against rock chips and scratches in the film. So you still have to pay to get it redone. And that same client that just got it redone could get on the road and 5 minutes later get a rock chip again in the same film that you just fixed for $800 if it was like a hood or something, right? So it's time consuming, laborious, and also not economical for the end user. So where does Icon Rocklear come into play? Well, you get swirls, scratches, rock chips, whatever. You can fix it right there on the panel. You can polish, you can paint correct the Icon Rocklear. If you took a polisher to Icon Rocklear, like a DA, and with a blue HDO pad, and you just went for like an hour, you're not breaking through that Icon Rocklear. It's just not gonna happen. It's too thick, it's too strong, it's too durable. You'll make it glossy, very glossy. You can restore the finish very easily with just like a 1 or 2 step paint correction of the Icon, and still reap the benefits of the durability, the longevity, the protection, the gloss of the Icon Rocklear. Like that car that you guys did earlier today, that Cadillac that you guys did for training, that paint will look that way. If you were to do a 1-stage paint correction in 10 years from now, it'll look just like it does right there. Or if there's any other scratches that don't come out with the paint correction, reapply another layer and it's good to go. Because you can stack Icon Rocklear, just making it thicker, more durable, more strength. And the best part about this is because there's no silicone in Icon Rocklear, you can paint over Icon Rocklear. You just prep it like a normal paint job, and because there's no silicone in it, you can just reshoot the panel, just like that. And you don't have to strip off the ceramics or anything like that. And as a shop that paints vehicles, that's really a nice thing for us. You can talk to Steve, who paints all of our cars. You can talk to him. He loves that. You know, if a client comes in for a warranty or like an insurance claim, they get in an accident, they hit something or something damages their car, if he has to repaint it because of damaged panels or put on a new panel or something, right? And he has to paint it, well, he doesn't have to strip down the whole thing to put it on. He can just prep it like a normal paint job, shoot the clear, shoot the paint, and it's good to go. And then 30 days later, after the paint flashes, you just put on Icon Rocklear again. So, you know, and for our clients at least, we don't charge a reapplication, like if something happens, you know, because especially if it's like one panel, we don't need to charge unless it's like we're redoing the whole car because like the car almost got totaled or something. But if insurance doesn't cover it, we'll cover it, no problem, because it's no sweat off our back. But if I had to offer that same thing with ceramics, I couldn't do that because too much time, labor, effort. You know, I'd have to eat a lot of labor costs to redo a ceramic for a client. But here with Icon, it's like put it in the booth, we're good, you know, tomorrow. So just a lot more versatility as an installer. The clients get the protection, they get the corrective abilities, they get the whole shabam, and just all-encompassing a great product. So, you know, I've had lots of clients ask lots of questions. I've had lots of other installers come in and ask questions. So I'm really excited to see that we're rolling this out to some of the highest performing shops in Virginia, because I think the product warrants it. And I think professionals, they'll see that too. And they'll say, you know what, it's worth presenting this to the market properly without all the BS that is out there online. I've taken this to some of the top chemical engineers to test it, mess with it, and these guys have said, I don't understand the controversy. Like, they don't get it. They're like, the product is an incredible product, you know? So we took a panel down to John Parker. Do you know John Parker? You know John Parker?
I watched the video.
Oh, you watched that video?
I did watch the video.
John Parker, so he makes a bunch of like ceramic coating systems. Not the ceramic coating system, but like he creates his own lines of products. He creates products for other shops, not just ceramic coatings, industrial coatings, very, very reputable. He's worked for some of the top brand ceramics that a lot of people use.
Yeah.
And he's invented, created, and used many different ceramics and industrial coatings. And he himself said, and I quote, "This coating, Icon Rocklear, has every positive that you would want in a ceramic coating." And he wouldn't hesitate to put it on his own vehicle. So he said that was the greatest compliment he could pay to Icon Rocklear. So someone that is that caliber of a chemical engineer, scientist, you know, he has his own lab. He was doing all kinds of tests and stuff. He poured 1 pH hydrochloric, hydrofluoric, and sulfuric acid on it. And then he poured 14 pH potassium hydroxide on it. He massaged it in like a car soap. It hazed it a little bit, but then he took like normal car soap, washed it down, wiped all the haze away, tested its hydrophobics, still hydrophobic. He's like, I don't know how it still does that. Because,
That's amazing.
you know.
Where people can find those videos?
So Ceramic King Coatings of Virginia.
Okay.
There's a whole informational series because we're committed to bringing this information out to everybody.
Yeah.
So Ceramic King Coatings of Virginia, Icon Rocklear info series. Go watch all those videos. We're putting out content all the time to show people the truth about Icon Rocklear, the ins, the outs, do's, don'ts, pros, cons, everything you need to know about Icon Rocklear, because it's time that true professionals start seeing the reality behind this product, because it's pretty impressive stuff.
Okay, now since you are the YouTuber, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you finish this video for me?
Okay. All right, everybody. Make
There we
sure
go.
that you guys like, share, subscribe, and tune in to all future videos where we explore everything you need to know about Icon Rocklear. And be sure to pay your friend Raldas Details a visit when you want to get it on with Icon.
There you go. Thank you, brother. There you go.
Hey, look at that. Hey, you know, I'm just, you're the YouTuber. That's so